Have you run out of anime to watch this season? You've binged your way through every series and now you're stuck in an anime rut. But look no further because the good news is that there's always something new coming out. Welcome to Trending Ticket, and today we're giving you previews to the top 10 anticipated anime of autumn 2020. That's only a few months away, so what better way to gear up for fall than learning about what's there to look forward to? Watch out for number 1 on this list because we heard that a lot of people are waiting for that one. Number 10. Hypnosis Mic Division Rap Battle Rhyme Anima, October 2020. Starting off our list at number 10 is a Japanese multimedia project that aims to unite 18 voice actors who will face off in rap battles. Hypnosis Mic Division Rap Battle Rhyme Anima focuses on rap battles where fans have the chance to participate by voting for their favorite teams. It is set in a future Japan where weapons are prohibited and rival gangs in Tokyo fight over territory through rap battles. The project has CDs available which have ranked quite high on music charts and includes other media like manga adaptations, a mobile game, and this upcoming anime. It was originally slated for release earlier in 2020, but due to the pandemic, the anime has been pushed back to October 2020. Seems like a really fun anime to look forward to, right? But keep watching because there's more great anime coming, especially number 1 on this list. Number 9. Wandering Witch: The Journey of Elena. Number 9 on this list is the anime adaptation of the Japanese light novel series written by Joji Shiraishi. The anime was first made known to the public in an October 2019 live stream for the GA Fest 2019 event. It is said to be interesting as the light novels are pretty non-traditional. The chapters are mostly disconnected and one character may appear in one chapter only to disappear in the next. The main premise of the anime follows a witch named Elena who is on a journey to travel all over the world. Elena will encounter all types of people along the way as she moves from country to country and meets anyone from witches to a giant who is in love with his muscles. Each encounter will show how Elena touches upon the lives of the people she meets, while her own world changes in certain ways. Number 8. Moriarty the Patriot. Coming in at number 8 is Moriarty the Patriot, which is based on a mystery manga by Ryusuke Takeyoshi and Hikaru Miyoshi. The manga already has 2 stage musical adaptations which were released between 2019 and 2020, while the anime is set to premiere in October 2020. Fans of Sherlock Holmes will be sure to love this anime, as the manga itself takes inspiration from the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle series. The series is a reimagined version of the story of Sherlock Holmes and follows Moriarty as the protagonist, who is on a journey to explore his motivations and achieve his goal of becoming the greatest criminal in Britain. It is notable for its interesting characters and for building on something that is already famous and well-loved. Number 7. A3 Season Autumn and Winter. At number 7 on this list is an anime adaptation of a Japanese mobile game that has had tremendous success in Japan and worldwide. A3 was so successful that it spawned several adaptations such as stage plays and an anime series which was announced in February 2019. The anime is divided into 2 seasons, with the first season named A3 Season Spring and Summer being released from January to March 2020. The second season named A3 Season Autumn and Winter was planned to be shown from July to September 2020. However, as with other anime on this list, because of the pandemic it had to be moved back to October 2020. The Autumn and Winter season follows Izumi Tachibana, who finds that the theater troupe that her father used to direct is now up to the neck in debt to a yakuza. To make matters worse, most of the actors in the troupe have lost their passion for acting, and now Izumi has to find ways to pay off the money while trying to recruit actors to revive the dying business. The anime is for people who like learning about character backstories and the inner workings of show business as the characters struggle to put on shows that will keep the audience coming. A3 Season Autumn and Winter seems like it will be a fun watch, but so is number 1 on this list, so watch until the end. Number 6. Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma Season 5. Taking 6th place on this list is the 5th and last season of Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma. The anime adaptation follows a shonen manga written by Yoto Tsukoda and illustrated by Yuki Morisaki and already premiered on April 11, 2020, with the opening theme Last Chapter by NaNoWriMo. The anime explores the ambitions of a teenager named Soma Yukihira who dreams to become a full-time chef in the family-owned restaurant Yukihira, which is currently being run by Soma's father Joichiro. Not only that, Soma also wants to surpass his father's culinary skills and seems to be on track to achieve that, but life hits a bump when Joichiro gets a job that requires him to travel around the world and close the restaurant. Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma is an outstanding anime adaptation that does justice to the original manga. It's a must-watch for fans of cooking combined with the hilarious interactions between the characters, so it'll be a blast to see when the anime finally resumes in the fall. Number 5. Shadowverse. Halfway through this list, at number 5 is an anime adaptation of a free-to-play digital collectible card video game that is available on iOS and Android devices in Japan. The anime series was announced in October 2019 along with an RPG card game, which is set to be released in November 2020. It follows Hiro Ryugasaki, who is your typical middle school student at Tensei Academy. Hiro gets a smartphone and it is strangely loaded with a popular digital card game called Shadowverse. Hiro plays the game and along the way he makes friends and enemies while participating in the game's tournaments. No doubt that the anime will draw more fans to the game and create more curiosity among potential customers who will want to know what the anime is all about. The animation is top quality, as is the voice acting, so there's a lot going for this series. Number 4. Ochikubori Fruit Tart. Number 4 on this list is an anime adaptation of a Japanese 4-panel manga series created by So Yumiba. The anime was announced by Manga Time Kirara Carrot in its May 2019 issue and was set to be released in July 2020, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, it had to be pushed back to October 2020. The anime will be streamed in North America and other English-speaking countries by Funimation. It follows the story of Ino Sakura, who is in her first year of high school. Ino moves to Tokyo to pursue her dream of becoming an idol and moves into Nezumi Dorm, where she meets residents who share her goal. Ino teams up with some of these residents, which include a former child actor, a musician, and a model to form the new idol group called Fruit Tart. Together, these dropout idols attempt to break into the idol scene and enter the world of show business so that their dorm doesn't get demolished. Number 3. X-Arm. Counting down our top 3 picks on this list, we have X-Arm, which is an anime based on a science fiction manga created by High Rock and Shinya Kami. The manga is actually a remake of Kami's earlier manga, which is titled X Vita. It has 14 volumes as of August 2019, and a sequel called X-Arm Exa began serialization in the same month. The anime is set in the future when a high school boy named Akira Natsume hates machines but somehow has a knack for fixing them. Akira becomes involved in an accident where a truck runs over him and he apparently dies. However, his brain is preserved as an AI, and 16 years later, he is implanted into a ship by a police woman and her android partner. Akira must now cooperate with police and other characters in order to regain his body and lost memories. A key visual and a small teaser trailer were released in May 2020, which built up the hype for this anime. Number 2. To Your Eternity. At second place on this list is the anime adaptation of a fantasy manga series written and illustrated by Yoshitoki Oima. The manga is Oima's second series to feature in the Weekly Shonen magazine and follows closely on the heels of Oima's first series titled A Silent Voice, which was critically acclaimed. The anime follows the story of a mysterious immortal being whose name is Fushi. Fushi is sent to Earth with no identity or emotions but is capable of taking the shape of anything that leaves a lasting impression on him. Fushi eventually takes the form of a dying wolf, and it is in this form that he meets a boy who lives alone. The boy dies and Fushi shifts into the boy's figure, and it is in this human form that Fushi meets various people over the course of several centuries. The manga has received several awards and nominations, including Best Shonen Manga at the Kodansha Manga Awards, so expectations are high for the anime adaptation. Number 1. I'm Standing on a Million Lives. Taking the top spot on this list is I'm Standing on a Million Lives. The anime is adapted from the Japanese fantasy manga, which is created by Naoki Yamakawa and Akinari Nao. It follows one of the rising themes in anime and manga, which is the isekai, referring to when the main character is just your average person but gets transported to a fantasy world where he or she eventually becomes the hero of the land. The visually stunning RPG follows the story of Yotsuya Yosuke, who is a high school loner. Along with 2 female classmates Shindo Lu and Hakuzaki Kosue, Yotsuya gets transported to a weird and unknown universe where legendary creatures reside. The trio meets someone who calls himself the Game Master, who gives them a life-changing mission, and together they must work to fight for their lives. This is a one-of-a-kind fantasy story, as the main character Yusuke has inner struggles that might prevent him from fulfilling his destiny. The anime is scheduled to be released in October 2020 and is a must-watch for fantasy anime lovers. Did you like the anime on this list? Which one are you looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, go ahead and watch our other video on the top 10 most impactful hand-to-hand combat anime fights. Subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so that you'll be the first to know when we come out with more awesome videos.